So hello everyone, and welcome back to Sakura Unboxing. So welcome to part 2 of my Anime NYC adventure. In this video I'll be going over the merch pickups I did, and of course shouting out the very talented artist who attended the convention. So yes, there was a lot of merch I picked up, so I'm gonna pick up the bag that is housing every single little thing I picked up. So yes, here it is, all in this very gorgeously designed tote bag that I picked up at the Kinokuniya booth. If you bought like over $50 to $75, I believe you get this bag. It's amazing design. I love this, you know, how detailed this is. So yes, all of the merch is in here. So before I get into that, I'll just talk about like the fandoms like I was trying to find merch for, as well as the, you know, how much I spent on this event. So now we're going into the merch. So I pretty much spent a total of $900 on the artistalley specifically. So yes, in the exhibitors hall there really wasn't anything I wanted. I mean, yes, there were figures, but for the sake of convenience with carrying things, I didn't want to pick anything up. Maybe prize figure or an android, but obviously nothing scale figure related. And now I'll just quickly talk about the fandoms I picked up merch from. Pretty much a good 60 to 70% of it is dungeonmeshi because I love that series. It's definitely one of my top favorite manga series and anime series, I'd say. So yes, a lot of people were making fan art for the series. The anime recently ended, season 1 at least, and the manga, the 14th volume, which is the final volume in the series, came out in English. So there's a lot of hype for the series, so a lot of people were making fan art of it. Then I'd say roughly a good 20 to 30% of it was Witchhatatelier, one of my top favorite series of all time. So I was looking for merch for that series. Again, I'm hyped for the manga to keep going and also the anime in the very distant future. Then I'd say a good 10% was like other fandoms and then some like original character stuff. So yes, I'll also be going in not the order I bought these, but I'll go from like, you know, my favorite artists I will definitely save for last, and just some other artists I will do first. So without further ado, let us get started with my $900 Anime NYC haul. So yes, starting off, there's some little freebies before you even walked into the convention, and it's these like lanyards I have, so I'll show them off one by one. So first one, we have this green one right here. It's pretty plain. It's in Hulu, Animenyc, little green lanyard, so I picked this one up because again it was free. And then of course the other one that they had were some FGO lanyards. I got two, but they're the same. I thought they were different. I didn't look at them properly. So yes, I thought that these had different characters on it, but it's just the 4 characters. They're all the same pretty much. I thought there was just one specific character on each lanyard. But yeah, of course, FGO stuff I wanted to pick up, and it has my favorite. Charlemagne is on this. So cool, and also Constantine. So yeah, very cool, very nice quality FGO lanyard. So also, because I picked up I got 2 of these, I might give one of these away in a future giveaway, so just look forward to that if you like FGO. So this little item I almost forgot to talk about is this little pop socket I got from doing the Emiya versus Gilgamesh interactive experience thing at Anime NYC. I don't use pop sockets, but hey, I guess it's a little cute little bonus, I guess, for participating in that event. Plus it's free, and it's always nice to get free stuff. So first we're going to be starting off with the 2 items that I picked up at the Kinokuniya booth. Again, I really only want to go there to pick up the witchhatatelier exclusive stuff that they had. Because yeah, I was worried about it selling out quickly. I think this stuff was also at Anime Expo and that sold out like right away, so I wanted to get in there quickly and pick this up. So let's start off with the first one in the front. And so that is of course this witchhatatelier tote bag with key-free cocoa and brush bug on it. Again, the art style, the mangaka's art style is absolutely detailed and amazing. So yes, I don't know when I'll use this tote bag, but hey, it's another thing for my witchhatatelier collection. And then after that, in this very large box right here is an acrylic plate with Kifri and Elrugio. I don't know how to pronounce their names, by the way. Like, I feel like when the anime comes out, it'll alleviate that issue, hopefully. But yeah, I still have it in the box. I'll show it in some b-roll, but I was torn on whether I want to pick this up because this is $50, which is absolutely insane. The tote bag was $25, by the way, I should mention. But yeah, I just, at the end of the day, I caved because it's gorgeous. The art style and just the whole way it looks is amazing. So yes, very cool yet slightly expensive standee. So the last item I do want to talk about that I didn't pick up because it was just way too big for me to carry around was the witchhatatelier poster with Coco. That's like from like the first volume of the series. Granted, if there was still some left at the end of the convention, I could have just, you know, before I left, I could have stopped by there and just grabbed it and gone. But I feel like I'm fine without the poster. It looks gorgeous, but yeah, I could live without it. I'm not too sure how much it is, maybe in like the b-roll that I have, that I showed of these items at the convention itself. It has the price. So yes, very happy with these pickups, even though they were quite pricey, but I want more witchhatatelier stuff for my collection. And now we're going into, of course, where the majority of my money was spent, which is, of course, the Artist Alley. I love supporting independent artists. And yeah, there's just so many things to look forward to, so I'll start off with maybe the smaller ones, then get into the much larger ones. So first we're starting off with this little bag right here with these little paw prints on the front, very cute. So I only picked up 2 small prints from this artist. And I have to look down because I had to see the name of the artist, but this is OtakuPup. Very cool art style. I saw like what fandoms they made art for, and I just really dig the style. So yes, and I remember seeing like someone behind me saying how their booth matches the aesthetic of their art, which is always cool to see artists do. So yes, I picked up these 2 very gorgeous prints right here. The first one at the front right here is an Ebe print. Again, I love that series, and just, yeah, the art style is so cool. I don't know, the vibe of it I really enjoy. And because I think it was like was it a buy 2 or buy 1 get 1 like free or half or something. I picked up this Blood Blockade Battlefront or Kekai Sensen print. I love this series so much. I hope it gets another season. But yeah, very cool print and very awesome art style by this artist. So now we're going on to this artist right here, which is popoalu. So I picked up 2 prints from them because they had a deal. This artist did not have a business card. They only had that QR scanner that links anyone who's interested in buying stuff from their shop to like their website and their info. But yes, I picked up these 2 prints right here. So yes, 2 prints. Of course, I went with the dungeonmeshi Itsuzumi print, who looks absolutely stunning. I really love this sort of lineless art style. I think it looks so cool, and she just looks fantastic. I love her so much. And then the other one I picked up is this Land of the Lustrous Phosphophylite print. Again, I love Land of the Lustrous so much. It was nice to see some fan art from the series. I didn't actually see any, like, too much fan art from the series, which was unfortunate considering that the manga ended recently, but hopefully with the 2nd season of the anime that more people make fan art of it. So now moving on to the next artist, which is driftwoodwolf. I only picked up 1 print from this person because I love this series, and there was a couple of pieces of merch I saw from other artists as well, but I picked this one up for the style. And that is, of course, this gorgeous Okami print. I love the cherry blossoms, the way they just drew everything. And Waka is on it, one of my personal favorite husbandos of all time, so yes, I had to pick it up for his presence in this piece. So yes, very gorgeous art style, and yeah, I love Okami, so it's nice to see that people are still making merch of this series. And I'm moving on to the next artist right here, which actually shared a booth with another artist who I'll mention later, and this is nejinrou. So yes, I picked up 1 very large print from them, as well as a small acrylic charm that I actually got from my sister. But yeah, very nice business card. I love the feel of it. It has that nice little texture to it, so yeah, pretty solid start right here. So I should also say there might be some slight spoilers in some of the art that I'm showing for DungeonMeshi and even witchhatatelier. So I'll probably put some like little timestamps up on screen if you want to kind of skip those little spoilers. Just like as a heads up if you're just a, you know, anime only watcher or you haven't caught up with any of the manga. That's just what I'll do for the sake of spoilers. So the first one does kind of have one character that does appear who's like the main antagonist. So I'll show that off right now. And yeah, we have this absolutely stunning DungeonMeshi print. I kind of like the sort of hot pot look. It kind of feels like a yin-yang in a way, but we have like the characters, and then we have the winged lion in the back. So yes, I got this very amazing large print. And then I got this little acrylic charm of the light dragon from Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. This is mainly for my sister. I thought, hey, she really loves the, you know, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. So I picked up the light dragon. There were the other 3 dragons, but I thought this one was the coolest. I don't know. I haven't played the game, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, nice, very nicely designed keychain right here. So the last thing I'll mention is that I actually tipped the artist because, again, it was like, I think $5 and change. So I'm like, oh, you can just keep it for your tip jar. Very sweet. And they just gave me this very cute little sticker, this little free Palestine sticker. Really love the feel of it. It has like a nice matte finish and a very, very cute design. So next up I have these 2 artists who I guess they kind of collaborate together, which is kaizuart and CrimsonChains. So yes, nice business card once again, that nice sort of texture to it, so I picked up some prints from them. So yes, here are the 2 prints. We have yet another DungeonMeshi one. The prints were really popping off for this fandom. I don't know, there's just so many gorgeously designed ones, along with, you know, some other types of merch like acrylic charms and standees. But yes, so this first one, this DungeonMeshi print, is actually by CrimsonChains. And then the second one I picked up for the deal was this Undertaker one from Black Butler. Fine as hell, man. Again, long-haired boys. And this one is actually illustrated by kaizuart. So yeah, I actually picked up one print from each artist. So yeah, very amazing prints. I really love the way that these look. After that, I picked up some smaller postcard prints by this artist, which is Moore's GN. So yeah, very cute little business card right here. And yeah, so I have the prints right here. I think it was a buy 5 and you get them for 30. So yes, I picked up 2 Miku prints. We have the Hanami outfit Miku, which I absolutely love, so I had to pick that one up. This other Miku, I'm not too sure if this has been made to a figure, but very cute design. Then we have a Von Lyacon print from Zenless Zone Zero, another game I've been playing recently. I am not a furry, I swear. He's just very gentlemanly and I just love his design. I mean, at this point, there's too many of these types of characters who I just quite like. After that, we have 2 honkaistarrail prints, which is Don Hong and Blade on one of them, and then we have another Don Hong one on the other one. So yes, very gorgeous art style on these very small little postcards. And after that, more DungeonMeshi prints. This is by the artist chitchatchiou. So yes, this first one we have right here, we have the whole gang going shopping. Very cute expressions. I love the way that she draws these characters. We have this one where they're in the dungeon and they're getting ready to cook. Very, very nice. And then the last one I decided to go for because it was a buy 2 get 1 free deal, was this gorgeous Okami print of Amaterasu. So yes, very gorgeous art style. I just love the way she draws the DungeonMeshi crew. These prints were definitely a little bit more floppy. You can probably hear it. Yeah, they're a little bit floppy, so I kind of have to be careful when putting them in the folder and just where I was going to put them in the bag. But yeah, very, very gorgeous art style from this artist. So next up we have this artist right here, which is Robodumpling. So I picked up 4 prints because, again, deal. And then I also picked up their little design that they had. So in this pile right here we have 2 honkaistarrail prints and 2 DungeonMeshi prints. So the first one I have right here is of Jing Yuan from honkaistarrail. I actually forgot his name when I was pointing it out. I'm like, yeah, the other honkaistarrail character. I picked up the print of him. Next up, we have the Don Hong Imbibiter Lunai. Look how handsome he looks, and I just love the pose and just the way he's like looking at the viewer. Very cool. And then the two dungeon meshi prints, we have this one with them in a sort of snow scene. I just absolutely love the vibe and again the way this artist draws the characters. And then of course we have the other one, which is a beach scene. Again, just absolutely amazing. So yeah, then of course I'm going to move on to the design itself. And then we have the zine, or zine, however you want to call it, that they have. This is called For the Hungry. So yeah, this is just a compilation of their dungeon meshi art. It also came with a little, I guess, glossy little photo card of Laos. But yes, this compiles some of their art that, some of it is actually made into merch that you can pick up. There was one dungeon meshi print that is in here with the different groups that was made into a print. I'll probably point out which one, but because it was in the design, I just decided not to pick it up as a print. But yeah, very cool, like little artwork and sketches of these characters, and of course really love the Itsuzumi ones. I really love the way that they draw her. So yeah, pretty nice design, and I was back and forth on whether I would pick this up or not, but I'm pretty glad I did. Very gorgeous artwork from this person. Now moving on to this artist right here, which is celtisart, who had such an amazing print that I had to pick up, so I'll show it off right now. And yes, it is yet another dungeon meshi print, but just look at the level of detail in this and just the way the characters are drawn. So I got the gold foil version of this. You can get this as also a non-gold foil version, but I just had to go for this. Like, the way this looks on this print is absolutely amazing. I just love the detail in the artwork and just this whole border. It just, like, this probably is gonna be my favorite dungeon meshi print that I picked up. I don't know, just something about it is just so gorgeously done. This was about $35, so like about 20 bucks more expensive than the other one, but I feel like this was just worth it for this just gorgeous aesthetic. So yes, absolutely amazing dungeon meshi print right here. So now moving on to this artist, which is thanhuki. So I picked up some prints from them and, you know, some other little merch items. So I'm actually going to start with the tiny little merch items I picked up. So the first one right here is this Rengoku button. I mean, it was $5, so I just decided to pick it up. I might not be as a super big Demon Slayer fan as I was back then, but Rengoku still has my heart, so I just wanted to pick this up. Very, very lovely expression. I love the way that he looks in this one. And the other one I have right here is this little Itsuzumi acrylic charm. I was thinking about possibly just buying a lot of Itsuzumi merch so I can make an Itsuzumi eat-it-back, but then I thought to myself, maybe I shouldn't, you know, just collect like acrylic charms, standees, and whatnot of her for like an eat-it-bag. As cool as it would be, I just didn't want my money just to be focused on like one character for a good chunk of the convention. But yeah, just again, this art style is fantastic. It's double-sided, it has different expressions, and I just love the way that she looks. So cute. And because I tipped the artist, she let me pick out, a free sticker, so she just gave me the Itsuzumi one. So yeah, very cute little extra bonus. So yeah, tip your artist, because they could give you a little freebie in return. And then lastly, of course, these absolutely stunning witchhatatelier prints. Like, this artist's art style is amazing. It's more of a lineless art style, I think. But yes, first we have the girls on this one. I just love their expressions and the composition of this piece. And on the back, maybe a little bit more of a spoilery one for an event that happened in the manga. But we have this Kifri and Elrugio one, which if you know the scene, you know. But again, amazing art style and composition. So yeah, I am super happy with these Atelier prints. I think they look absolutely stunning. Another thing to add to my growing Atelier collection. Next up, we have this artist right here, which is Juijaya art. I saw these prints and I'm like, oh my goodness, I have to pick these up. Absolutely gorgeous. Also absolutely gorgeous little business card right here. It's got a pearlescent finish to it. So let me show off these absolutely amazing prints right here. So yes, next up we have these absolutely stunning honkaistarrail prints. I didn't want to go overboard on the honkaistarrail, you know, merch pickups, because, you know, I'm getting into this game and, you know, a lot of people make art for it because it sells well. So yeah, these are prints I definitely want to pick up. I went for the foil, which I feel like was absolutely worth it. First one we have right here is Blade. Like, I like how they just pick certain areas as well for the foil, and it's not like too obtrusive. So yeah, absolutely amazing for him. Then we have this Boot Hill print. He's like one of my favorite Star Rail characters. I definitely want to pull him in game. Absolutely stunning. Then we have the Don Hong Imbibidor Lunai print. Still, oh my god, so gorgeous. I love the way that they drew like the water in this one. Absolutely amazing. And then the last one I picked up was this Argenti print. I really love the gold foil on this one around the border. So yes, all long-haired boys. Like, honkaistarrail has a whole bunch of long-haired boys that I love. And yeah, these prints, the detailing, just the foil on them is absolutely stunning. Yeah, and I should also mention that if you pay a certain amount at this booth, they give you like this little free heart foil little card right here, which is very cute. So also I should mention that I didn't really read this until after the convention, but I guess you can get like a free standee of Kafka at the honkaistarrail tarot booth. So yeah, I didn't realize this because again they just put in the bag. I don't think they even mentioned it to me, so I wasn't aware. Would have been nice to get an extra standee, but I feel like I'm fine without it. But yeah, we have Argenti on it on the front. So yeah, very cool, little extra bonuses. So yeah, these prints, oh my god, they are so stunning. There were so many to pick from, but I'm glad that there wasn't too many I really wanted. Very gorgeous prints. I definitely recommend picking up merch from this artist if you love honkaistarrail, Zenless Zone Zero. I'm not too sure what other fandoms they make art for, but those are definitely ones that are standout. And now we're going into the top 3 artists, the ones who I made fan art for of their original characters because I just love their art style so much and they were very sweet when I met them at their booths. So the first artist we're starting off with is Poxei. I picked up a few things from them, and again, I was just so happy to give them fan art. So yes, the first 2 right here are some risograph prints, which I feel like is like a new trend for like artists to make art of. Of course, I had to pick up this awesome Coco Witchhatatelier one. I just love the colors, how vibrant they are, and just the interesting printing style that risographs go for. And the other one right here is this of their original character, whose name is Ansel. Just again, the colors on this, the way that they rendered the balloons looks amazing. So yeah, very gorgeous looking art print right here, just very vibrant and colorful. And then the main reason I wanted to go to their booth was to finally pick up their dungeonmeshi enamel pins. I've been meaning to pick these up for the longest time. So yes, we have Marcel, the Desire enamel pin, and then we have the Chimera Fallen Hunger pin. I really like the backing card as well to these. So yeah, but yeah, very gorgeous enamel pins. I'm very happy to have finally picked these up. So the last thing I do want to talk about is this risograph print that they gave to me basically for free for giving them fan art. So yeah, it's of their OCs, Ansel and Avery. So they did say that they did get this commissioned by another artist. I'm unfortunately not too sure who exactly the artist who drew this was. But yeah, I got this free print. It's absolutely stunning. So yes, thank you so much for this extra little print, and it was so nice that I got to meet this artist who I really love the art style for and admire. So after that, we have mlkinis, another artist who I really love the art style of. And yeah, so I picked up a few prints and like little acrylic charms from them. So yeah, first I have all these prints of different shapes and sizes in this pile. So first, starting off, we have this witchhatatelier print of all of the girls. I really love the shading work done in this print. They look so adorable. And then after that, we have 2 of her original character prints, which is of Eve, which was the character that I drew for her. Yeah, very gorgeous art style. I really love the square one. It has like an interesting texture to it and it makes it feel like more retro, vintage. That's like the vibe I get from this print. So yeah, two gorgeous prints of her original character. And then this one right here, which I had to pick up because it's Mega Man, specifically Mega Man Battle Network. This risograph print. Did not expect this from her, but yeah, I love it. I love it so much. Battle Network, very great game. So yeah, love this print so much. So now we're moving into the acrylic charms right here. So first one I have is this dungeonmeshi one. Very interesting shape to this one. I don't really get rectangular acrylic charms, and even ones that are like colored like this, I always tend to get the clear ones. And then we have this one right here, which is of the witchhatatelier girls with a sort of yellow background to them. Absolutely adorable. So then we have this last one right here, which they actually gave to me as a freebie for the fan art, which is of their original character Pepper on this very clear sticker sheet. So yes, I want to say thank you again for this cute little freebie. Very cute little original character of this very cute cat boy. And then of course, as I mentioned in part 1 of this series, one of the main reasons why I want to go to this convention is to finally meet one of my favorite artists, Pemprika, in person, and it was just such an amazing experience. So of course I had to pick up a lot of merch from her at her booth. So yeah, very cute business card of her cute little original characters on here. So yes, let us get into the massive amount of merch I picked up from her. So yeah, a lot of charms and such, so let's get into them one by one. So we're going to start off with the smaller, flatter merch first. So the first one we have is this very gorgeous heart holographic moon diamond sticker sheet. Again, I love picking up Pemprika's Land of the Lustrous merch, and yeah, this one is absolutely gorgeous. I love the way that she draws these characters. And then we have this little tiny piece of merch right here, which is supposed to be like a puffy charm. This is of course with cinnabar and phosphophylite from Land of the Lustrous on here. Very cute little chibi style for these two. I don't think I saw too many of these kinds of charms, these puffy charms at the event, but yeah, very cool. It's quite like a little flexible little charm. So yes, another thing for my Land of the Lustrous collection. And then the last thing in my hand is all of her dungeonmeshi charms. So yes, I said I wanted all of them to complete the set. So yeah, there's a lot to go through, so I'll go through them one by one. So yeah, we have pretty much a good chunk of the characters, not all of them. So yeah, they are single-sided acrylic charms. These were definitely a lot smaller than I thought they were. I don't think I read the specs on these, so I was like, oh my god, they're definitely a little bit smaller than I thought. But yeah, of course, we have Leos right here. Very cute. I like how he also has Kensuke as well. And then next up we of course have Marcel, very cute little charm. I also like how they're kind of, you know, color coding the little straps to the characters. And then after that we have Chillchuck right here. He is absolutely tiny. But yes, very cute little charm of him. Then after that we have Senshi, very cute charm of him as well. I really love his character so much. Then after that, of course, I had to get my girl Itsuzumi. Very cute. I love how her tongue is sticking out, very playful, absolutely adorable. Then after that, we have Kabru right here with the very nice light blue strap. So yeah, there's him. So then after that, we have Mithron right here, who, you know, if you haven't read the manga, this character has a lot of baggage to him, but yeah, super cute little charm of him. Then after that we have Thistle with this very cute lavender little clasp right here. Very cute, very angry and small as well. And then maybe spoilery for the next two if you haven't caught up with the anime or if you haven't read the manga, so just be warned now. So starting off with the first one right here, we have the Dungeon Lord Marcel acrylic charm where she has this outfit which looks stunning. So yes, we have this one that shows up much later in the manga. And of course, Chimera Fallon as well. So yes, a lot of acrylic charms. So yes, that is all of the dungeonmeshi acrylic charms. She did have a deal where if you buy 3, you get one free, I think. So that helped dock the price tag down a little bit in terms of my overall total for this purchase. But we're not done with Dungeon Meshi yet. This is the last piece though, I swear. We have this cute acrylic charm of Laos's whole crew getting into shenanigans right here. I was actually at her booth because I do look at the catalog that artists will have at their booth at conventions just to see, you know, what they'll offer. And I did point this one out because I didn't see it on her little stand, and she's like, oh my goodness, thank you for pointing it out, because it wasn't on display. So yes, very cute little charm of these guys. And then the very last item I have right here is this little black bag right here, which contains her OC collaboration with mlkinis. So I'll get these out right now. So yes, we have these couple of little items right here, which is Pemprika and mlkinis's Bat and Cat collab. So that is Pemprika's original character and Cat is mlkinis's original character. So I'll quickly go through these one by one. So yeah, first we have the little Bat and Cat card right here with the shops for Pemprika and mlkinis on the back. So pretty much the two of them made one print each, one sticker sheet each, and then Pemprika made a die cut sticker, and I think mlkinis made the standee. So I'm going to be starting off with these sticker sheets right here of the two characters. It's just cool to see how each of these artists draws their characters in their own style. So yes, very cute little stickers right here. Again, I don't really use sticker sheets. I collect them and I put them in like a postcard folder because, I don't know, I feel like I just like getting one of these and just keeping it as is. So then next up we have these two very cute prints right here of Bat and Cat like going out, hanging out on a date. So yeah, very cute and nice quality little art prints right here. I love the way that these two look and the outfits that they drew them in. So then we have this little die cut sticker here by Pemprika of the two of them going to the beach. Very cute little heart shape for this one, and just the chibi style that she draws in is absolutely adorable. And then lastly, by mlkinis, it looks like we have this little acrylic standee of the two. I like how the base of it is like a little picnic blanket, so yes, very cute. So yeah, the set altogether was about $35. It's going to be on their shop in the future. So yes, all of this together just from her came out to roughly $190. It was, yes, very expensive, but again, I just love collecting her artwork. I love collecting like her Land of the Lustrous pieces, her OC pieces, the dungeonmeshi ones, yes, I picked up because I love that series so much. But yeah, she was just, again, super sweet, very talented, and I highly recommend picking up any merch from her when she opens her shop up in the future. So that overall concludes this video on all of the merchandise I picked up from Anime NYC 2024. Definitely a lot was spent. I'm glad I saved up for the past couple of months to prepare for this event in terms of, you know, artistalley especially. So yes, I'm just super happy with the pickups. I know it was a lot of dungeonmeshi, but I love the series, and just, again, so much of the merch was popping off at this event. So yes, I of course will be linking all of the artists that I mentioned in the description below. Please go give them a follow and check them out. They are all just super talented and make such amazing artwork. Also note that some of them have their shops open periodically. They don't have it open all the time. So, you know, just turn on notifications, I guess, for them if you do want to buy from their stores in the future. So yes, let me know what was your favorite merch pickup from this haul, and let me know if you follow any of these artists before I mentioned them in this video. Again, super talented. It was just so sweet to meet these wonderful and talented people in person. So thank you all so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you would like to, of course, feel free to take the time to subscribe to my channel to see what other figure and merch related shenanigans I get into next. So thank you all so much again. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or night wherever you are, and take it easy. Goodbye.